generally, being good to people is actually a smart thing to do.
External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar on March 5th addressed the Indian diaspora in South Korea. He opened up about how he avoids using bad words in politics, even if many other politicians sometimes use disturbing language.
आप राजनीति में हैं और इतने 4-5 साल के बाद भी तमीज़ से बात करते हैं। ये आपका सवाल था। तो देखिए ऐसा है, ये आप राजनीति में बहुत माने इट्स एक्चुअली वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग डोमेन। मैंने ये देखा कि हाउ यू बिहेव विद पीपल इज़ हाउ दे बिहेव विद यू। जनरली being good to people is actually a smart thing to do. It is and I would also give it the other side. By and large, if you are very reasonable with people, आप अगर थोड़ा भी upset हो जाएं, people take it very seriously. उसका भी फायदा होता है।
He also revealed how he left his well-paying corporate job and Prime Minister Narendra Modi asked him to join the government.
See, in my case, I didn't make the transition. Somebody else made the transition for me. So about 5 years ago, I was at that time, actually I had, retired from diplomacy, and I was a well-paid corporate executive, and the Prime Minister told me that he was keen that I join the government. So it frankly and to me it was to me personally it was a surprise. I had not even thought about it, but one of the reasons I had not thought about it was nobody in my family then or even now has even remotely thought about politics. In fact, rest of my family is still wondering what am I doing in politics. So
earlier, Jaishankar, during a book launch event in Delhi, responded pointedly to a question regarding India's role in the subcontinent, dismissing the notion of India being a bully.
When you say India is perceived as a big bully, big bullies don't provide $4.5 billion when their neighbors are in trouble. Big bullies don't supply vaccines to other countries when COVID is on, or make exceptions to their own rules to respond to food demands or fuel demands or fertilizer demands because some war in some other part of the world has complicated their lives. You also have to look today at actually what is changed between India and its neighbors. Certainly with Bangladesh and Nepal. If you actually look today at the connectivity, just the volume of people moving up and down, the volume of the trade which is there, the investments which are there, it's actually a very, very good story to tell. Not just with Nepal and Bangladesh, with Sri Lanka as well, I would say even with Maldives. And Bhutan. I don't want to miss them out because they have just been consistently strong partners. So our problem in the neighborhood, very honestly, is in respect of one country. And in diplomacy, you always hold out hopes that yes, okay, keep at it, and who knows one day, what the future holds.